On the 31st December 2022, during the crossover live service, Prophet Paul David gave a prophetic message concerning the nation America. Let us listen to his words.
America, pray. I'm seeing a strong wind. Let's pray against a strong wind, America, against a strong wind. And I know God will hear our prayer when we pray.
On the 25th March 2023, a strong wind swept through Mississippi in the United States of America. Let us watch what happened.
The tornado has killed at least 23 people in the US state of Mississippi, which is located here in the south of the country. The authorities said the twister left a trail of damage for more than 150 kilometres. One of the worst affected towns is Rolling Fork, where trees and power lines have been torn down. At one point, debris was pulled more than 6,000 metres into the sky. And let's just take a look at some of the latest pictures we've received of the destruction in Rolling Fork, and you can see there cars on top of buildings that have been completely flattened. That town of Rolling Fork is complete and utter devastation there. Well, earlier I spoke to our correspondent Francis Reed.
America, pray. I'm seeing a strong wind.
It's just awful to see this, and we apologize for having to go live from our satellite phone, but it's a testament to how much damage is here in Sharkey County in Rolling Fork, Mississippi. Cell towers have been heavily damaged here, which is why we're not being able to go live on air. But what we're looking at here is just utter devastation, Jim. Structures that have just been reduced to rubble. One local official says that his town looks like a landfill, and it really does. There's just debris stretching out for miles here. It is really hard to say this, but it doesn't seem like any of the town really was able to escape any of the damage. A lot of the structures, most of the structures that we've seen have had significant damage to them, and just in the last several minutes we've seen some what we believe to be cadaver dogs going through some of the harder hit sites, including the site that we brought to you last hour, which is a Chuck's Restaurant and Diner here, a sort of staple here, a gathering point for the local community that has just been devastated. It's gone. Looking at it right now, there's a car flipped upside down on top of the debris. We've seen cars up in trees, telephone poles that have been snapped like toothpicks, and talking to the tornado survivors here, looking in their eyes, there's this look of shell shock. Earlier, I spoke to Ernest Hall, who tells me that he went through the storm last night. He was actually asleep. He works, lots of hours, and he was asleep in his home when he was woken up and went actually to a trailer park that was hard hit and started rescuing family members. He said along with two friends, he rescued 6 people. But unfortunately, one of the people that he was hopeful was alive, his mother-in-law, he found her body, he said. And earlier he spoke to me about his experience.
We at Not My The Choice TV extend our condolence to the families of those who lost their lives, and to the injured we pray for quick recovery. Let us watch and pray. Not My The Choice TV, bringing the will of God to the people, the nations, and the world at large.